What's going on, everybody? Sean Theodore here, canine specialist. You're watching Tip of the Week. Today's topic, question is, should you train your dog with treats? Now, for years, I've seen a lot of people, some people say, hey, you should only train with treats. Some people say you shouldn't train with treats at all. Some people say you should be in between. I'm more the in-between guy. So my take on with dog training is, when I first started, when I used to watch, like TV shows like Dog Whisperer and all that stuff, I would go into SPCA and try to work these dogs without any food possible, right? Because I was like, look, dog won't listen to me because I said it, he ain't doing it for food. What I realized was it worked for some dogs, and a lot of dogs it didn't work for. It just made them more skittish. It made them more reactive, like they would try to come up the leash and bite me, right? Because they're like, who are you? I don't know you, and you're doing all the stupidness. You see this stupidness this one's doing? Yeah, back to reality. This dog's crazy. But like I was saying, so for me, I felt like I was kind of it's like an 80% like rate of unsuccessfulness. So when I started to add some food, the dogs started paying more attention to me. They started looking more, they started to focus more, they started to have more fun. The tail wasn't tucked, the tail started wagging. And then I tried to only train dogs with only treats. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna just do only treats. This is great, right? So what I found out was treats in the beginning is great. I taught the dog sit down, stay calm, and a little heel. Dogs are great. Now, once the dog turned 7, 8 months old, it was like, okay, there's rabbits down the street, there's other dogs, there's people. I'm not listening. That's when I started to actually integrate both of them with a little bit of correction, a little bit of reward training, which is the treats. Diesel, come here, man. Plots. Sorry about that. This guy always doing what he want to do. But that's how it should be. He should be able to be at the park and do exactly what I told him to do. Now, my dog right now, I'm not using any treats. Yeah, I got to eat collar on him, so what? It's back up. But back to the conversation. I've learned that using the treats actually make the dogs learn a lot faster. They actually trust you quicker. And later on, when you wean them off of it, it seems like the behavior sticks a little better when you start them off in a positive way. So for me, and what I've learned is you should always start off in the beginning of your dog training with some treats. Later on, wean them off. And then when you take them in the distraction phase, that's when the correction comes in. So I would say erase the myth. You can start off any dog with treats such as the dog treats you by the store, hot dogs, chicken, any of this stuff is good. So like I said, don't listen to the BS on the internet saying, oh no, if you use food, your dog's only gonna listen to you with food. I don't use food with my dog anymore, but for 6 months of his life, he used a lot of food. And mostly everything I taught him was with food. Later on, I reinforced it with corrections and distraction phase when I brought around a lot of distractions. So like I said, take away that myth. You could use food. There's no problem with it. I actually think you should. If you don't start off with food, I think you're doing yourself a disfavor. You're just making the process longer. So like I said, start off with food, later on wean them off, put them in the distraction phase. That's when your corrections come in, and you'll be good to go. Thank you for watching my videos. Please keep sharing them. I'll keep giving you guys this good information. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoying your weekend. Have a good one.